Mr. Mayor and council members, I'm Dan Gustin. I'm a resident of the city of Reno, and I was on that council that Councilman Zadra talked about. In October 2010, the council faced the same proposition that you face tonight, pretty much a special use permit. The Planning Commission did the same thing. They passed it, although they passed it unanimously. This one was passed with one dissenting vote to approve an SUP for a recycling business nearby homes in the city of Reno. Well, Reno Tahoe Construction Recycling Facility was on West 4th Street, as Councilwoman Zadra mentioned. And if you're not familiar with where that was just west of the Mountain View Cemetery. And they leased that property, and was in there for quite some time. Matter of fact, they were the business that hauled the materials from the retract property to their property and recycled them. Like this applicant, they were a very reputable company, and they tried to mitigate the impacts of noise, dust, and air quality. And the neighbors worked with them to try to make this work and successful for everyone. I heard earlier that the applicant said they were going to build a berm and they're going to put trees. They did the same thing. They put a berm and they put 10-foot trees on top of that. I also heard the applicant say that it's about 60 feet above where the homes are, or where this facility is projected to be. That was 80 to 100 feet. It was much higher. It was the Sage Point subdivision, if you remember where it was, and that company moved their facility as far east on the property as they could to avoid the noise and to try to mitigate whatever they could. The problems of noise and dust still existed. Now, I heard that they're not going to, and one of the points I wanted to make about mitigating the vibration and the seismic activity during the hours of operation when it comes to grinding. You can't do that. I don't care. We went through it. Mayor, you and I and Councilman Ayazi went up there. We went through it. It just doesn't happen, because if you live in that area and there's grinding going on, it disturbs your life. I mean, it just flat out does. So I know one planning commissioner had mentioned, and I read the notes preparing for this, said that it was another business, creating another business. And creating jobs is important. I know you all support that. And that is very important. There's no doubt about that. But it's the quality of life that these neighbors will have to experience if this project is approved. Not only their home values, but their quality of life are very important. In my opinion, that's a larger concern than creating jobs.